Who is Santa Claus? You know him. He's got a white beard and he brings presents. But where did he come from? The story of Santa Claus is a long one. It goes back a long, long way. It's a story full of magic and wonder. Let's learn about the real story of Santa Claus. Get ready for some fun facts and interesting stories. It's time to uncover the magic. The story of Santa Claus begins a long, long time ago. It's a tale that has been passed down through generations, evolving and growing richer with each retelling. The origins of this beloved figure are deeply rooted in history, and to truly understand Santa Claus, we must journey back to a time when the world was a very different place. Way back in the year 280 AD, during the time of the Roman Empire, the world was filled with ancient cities and villages blanketed in snow during the winter months. It was in this era, amidst the bustling markets and grand architecture, that the story of Santa Claus truly begins. There was a kind man named St. Nicholas. He lived in a place called Patara, a city located in what we now know as Turkey. St. Nicholas was not just any ordinary man. He was known far and wide for his kindness and generosity. His deeds were so impactful that they have been remembered for centuries. St. Nicholas was famous for his generosity. He loved to give gifts to people in need, often going out of his way to help those who were less fortunate. His acts of kindness were not just limited to his hometown. Stories of his generosity spread far and wide, making him a beloved figure in many communities. One famous story tells of a poor man who had 3 daughters. This man was struggling to make ends meet, and the harsh winter only made things worse. His daughters were of marrying age, but he couldn't afford their dowries. In those times, a dowry was essential for a woman to get married, and without it, his daughters faced a bleak future. The father was deeply worried. He loved his daughters dearly and wanted the best for them, but without the means to provide a dowry, he felt helpless. The thought of his daughters not being able to marry and secure their futures weighed heavily on his heart. St. Nicholas heard about this family's plight. Moved by their situation, he decided to help. However, he wanted to do so in secret, not seeking any recognition for his good deeds. Under the cover of night, he secretly delivered bags of gold to the family's home, ensuring that the father could provide dowries for his daughters. This act of kindness is one of the reasons why we associate Santa with gift-giving today. The story of St. Nicholas and his secret gift-giving has been passed down through the ages, evolving into the modern-day tradition of Santa Claus. His legacy of generosity and kindness continues to inspire us, reminding us of the true spirit of the holiday season. As we celebrate the holidays, we remember the origins of Santa Claus and the timeless message of giving and kindness. From the ancient city of Patara to the bustling streets of our modern cities, the spirit of St. Nicholas lives on, bringing joy and hope to people all around the world. Over time, the legend of St. Nicholas spread. People all over the world began to tell stories about him. His name changed and evolved. In the Netherlands, he was called Santa Claus. When Dutch settlers came to America, they brought the stories of Santa Claus with them. The name Santa Claus eventually changed to Santa Claus. And the rest, as they say, is history. Santa's age. A timeless enigma. How old is Santa Claus? That's a secret. Some people say he is hundreds of years old. Others say he is ageless. The spirit of giving keeps him young. He never seems to get tired of bringing joy to children. Maybe the real magic of Santa Claus is that he never ages. He's a symbol of the joy and wonder that never fade. Santa's Workshop, a place of magic. Every year Santa Claus makes toys for children all over the world. This is no ordinary task, as it requires a great deal of planning, creativity, and a touch of magic. Santa's Workshop is a place where dreams come to life, and every toy is crafted with love and care. He makes these toys in a magical workshop at the North Pole. This workshop is unlike any other, filled with enchanting tools and gadgets that help Santa and his team create the most wonderful toys imaginable. The air is always filled with the scent of peppermint and gingerbread, adding to the magical atmosphere. Elves help him make the toys. These elves are not just any helpers, they are skilled craftsmen and craftswomen who have been trained in the art of toy making for centuries. Each elf has a special role, whether it's designing, building or painting the toys. The elves are small and cheerful. They bring joy and laughter to the workshop, making it a happy place to work. Their laughter is infectious and it keeps the spirits high even during the busiest times of the year. They work hard all year round. From the moment the last Christmas season ends, they start preparing for the next one. Their dedication and hard work ensure that every child receives a special gift on Christmas morning. Santa's workshop is a busy place. It's a hive of activity with elves bustling around, working on different projects. The sound of tools and the sight of elves working together in harmony is truly a sight to behold. There are saws buzzing, hammers hammering, and elves singing. The toys are amazing. Each toy is a masterpiece, crafted with precision and care. The elves take pride in their work, knowing that their creations will bring joy to children all over the world. There are dolls, trains, and teddy bears. These toys are not just ordinary toys, they are magical creations that have the power to bring smiles to children's faces. Each toy is unique with its own special charm and character. As Christmas approaches, the excitement in the workshop reaches its peak. Santa and the elves celebrate their hard work with a festive party filled with music, dancing, and delicious treats. It's a time of joy and celebration as they prepare to deliver the toys to children all over the world. Finally, on Christmas Eve, Santa loads his sleigh with the toys, and with a hearty ho, 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 he sets off on his magical journey. The workshop falls silent, but the magic continues as Santa spreads joy and happiness to children everywhere. Reindeer games dashing through the snow. Santa Claus couldn't deliver presents without his reindeer. The reindeer are magical. They pull Santa's sleigh all over the world in one night. There are 9 reindeer. The most famous reindeer is Rudolph. He has a shiny red nose that guides the sleigh. The reindeer are like Santa's pets. He takes good care of them. He feeds them magical reindeer food to keep them strong. The story of Santa Claus is not just one story. It's a tale that transcends borders and cultures, weaving its way into the hearts of people all around the globe. From the snowy landscapes of Lapland to the bustling streets of Paris, Santa Claus takes on many forms and names, each with its own unique traditions and customs. It's a story told all over the world. In every corner of the earth, people celebrate the spirit of giving in their own special ways. Whether it's through grand parades, intimate family gatherings, or community events, the essence of Santa Claus is felt far and wide. Different cultures have added their own traditions. These unique customs enrich the global tapestry of Christmas celebrations, making each one a distinct yet familiar experience. From the vibrant festivities in Latin America to the serene and reflective practices in Asia, the spirit of Santa Claus adapts and thrives. In Finland, Santa is called Joulupukki. This name, which translates to Christmas goat, harks back to ancient pagan traditions. Joulupukki is often depicted wearing warm, fur-lined clothing perfectly suited for the harsh Arctic winters. He lives in a hidden village in Lapland. This magical place, nestled in the snowy wilderness, is said to be where Joulupukki prepares for his annual journey. Visitors from around the world come to experience the enchantment of this winter wonderland. In France, he is known as Père Noël. This version of Santa Claus is often seen wearing a red robe and carrying a sack filled with gifts. French children eagerly await his arrival, leaving out shoes by the fireplace to be filled with treats. He travels with a donkey named Guy. This charming companion helps Père Noël deliver presents to children across the country. The sight of Père Noël and Guy is a beloved part of French Christmas traditions, adding a touch of whimsy to the holiday season. Even though the stories are different, the message is the same. No matter where you are in the world, the essence of Santa Claus remains unchanged. It's a message of love, generosity, and the joy of giving that transcends cultural boundaries. Santa Claus represents the spirit of giving. He embodies the idea that the true magic of the holiday season lies in the act of giving, not just receiving. His presence brings joy and excitement to children and adults alike, reminding us of the importance of kindness. He reminds us to be kind and generous to others. During the holiday season and throughout the year, the spirit of Santa Claus encourages us to spread love and goodwill. Whether it's through small acts of kindness or grand gestures, we are all capable of making the world a better place. The magic of believing. Believing in Santa Claus is part of the magic of childhood. It's about believing in the impossible and embracing the spirit of giving. Even when we grow up, the spirit of Santa Claus stays with us. It reminds us to be kind, generous, and to spread joy wherever we go. Santa lives on. So who is Santa Claus? He's more than just a man in a red suit. He's a symbol of hope, generosity, and the magic of believing. His story is a reminder that the best gifts are the ones we give from the heart. So this year, when you see a picture of Santa Claus, remember the real story behind the jolly old elf. Remember the spirit of giving. Merry Christmas.